Our phone number is 877-937-1047. You can call us right now and jump on the air with us. You can also text us. Text JJR and whatever's on your mind to 96893. Listen to this. I was going to get a haircut yesterday. My son Dutch was coming with me and my wife, because we were going to go get haircuts, then we're going to go get something to eat. And I ended up going to a different barber shop because my barber was on vacation. We went to go see a guy named Boris. What up, Boris? After we get the haircut, we went to get dinner, and then we went and got some ice cream. And next to the ice cream shop is one of those like a nectar fruit places, right? So I got a pitaya bowl. I love pitaya bowl, and it's got nuts and granolas on it. And we're leaving there, and my son got so angry because he could hear me chewing. He could hear me. I'm eating a pitaya bowl, which is soft, right? And he could hear me chewing the granola. And he's like, "Could you please turn up the radio so I don't have to hear you chewing?" and I'm like, he's eating ice cream and I'm eating it. And I'm like, how could you hear me chew? And my wife's like, "Well, are you chewing with your mouth open?" And this is a constant thing. This has been a big problem. Like, he'll go sit at the other end of the table when we eat dinner.
I've heard him complain about you eating grapes.
Yeah, he's like, he goes, "You chew like you're driving angry and someone cut you off." And I was like, my God. And then I remember my dad, he would chew gum, and I would get so mad at him, right? And it's something you can't explain unless I think it's your dad. I don't know if you have anything like that with your dad, Kyle. Are you, Peyton, where you just get angry for no reason?
I have that with my husband, with his chewing of yogurt. I don't want to hear it. It sounds so gross. Yogurt isn't even like chewy. There's nothing crunchy in there.
He gets so irritated, this guy. It's mind-blowing. It's mind-boggling. And I'm just like, I don't know. And then I said to my wife, I go, "What happened? I feel like I chew the same my entire life. Did something happen?" Like, I don't understand.
I would be curious, too.
My mouth is closed, and it's just so amplified, I guess. I don't understand. She's like, "Well, you're chewing frantically." And so I tried to slow down. And that's impossible. She like bite, I bite, chop. I don't understand how to solve that problem.
I feel like sometimes the people that you love the most can get under your skin the most.
Definitely.
Like, they push your buttons in ways sometimes they don't even realize they're pushing.
That's what I was saying
your
about
buttons.
I remember my dad chewing gum, and he would talk to me, and he would have, and I wanted to punch his face. And I feel like my son feels that way with me. He wants to hurt me.
Pitaya bowl, I kind of get because there's granola, but soft yogurt. What's that sound like when somebody chews yogurt?
Like like there's something crunchy in there, as if there was granola in the yogurt.
But there's not.
No, it's just plain smooth yogurt. And I'm
gosh.
like, why? Like, you don't actually even need to use your teeth. Like, someone with no teeth could eat this yogurt.
Right.
What is
And they do. They feed people with no teeth yogurt
But actually,
and baby food.
I remember growing up, my brother used to get so mad at me, like to the point where he would like check me into wall. Like he played hockey, so he would check me into walls, and I would just be talking normal, and he'd be like, "Stop doing that." I'm like, "What am I doing?" He's like, "You make that noise in between words." I don't know how to do it. I'm
And then
not
boom.
that. I'm just talking. He'd be like, "Oh, boom." What am I doing?
So get this. So I'm at this new barber, right? And he's really cool and he's really good. And I'm asking him about, trimming my beard and about, electric razors and stuff, because Rich got me one a couple years ago for Christmas. I don't know how to use it right. And I just, it bothers me. And I have another electric razor, the Manscaper, which I think is crap. So he starts telling me about this electric razor that I should get. He tells me the name of it. And I'm like, I'm sitting there in the chair and I'm like, that sounds great. Is it on Amazon? Yes, on Amazon. I'll get it right now. And I go, it's Amazon Prime Day.
Hey.
I'll get it. So I pull my phone out and I go to Amazon right in front of him to buy it. Like, how much can it be? $30, $60, $80? So right in front of him, I go to look. I click on it. I'm going to get it right now. It was $192.
Oh my gosh!
And it says
For a razor?
Amazon Prime Day, and it says special, and it says free shipping. So I thought maybe I'm not seeing something. Maybe because it's Amazon Prime Day. I hope I'm getting a good deal. So I bought it, and immediately, it's being shipped to my house. And when I get in the car after the chewing incident with my son, I said to my wife, "By the way, I don't know if you saw what's going on. I bought this razor. It was $200. $200? Why would you buy it?" I didn't. I was stressed out. I didn't want to tell the guy right in front of him, "Oh, I'll get it later," when I had the app open right then and there. And then I was thinking about how yesterday we were
That's
talking
a
to somebody
lot.
saying that they jack up the price on
Yeah.
Amazon Prime Day. Did you buy anything on Amazon Prime Day, Kyle?
No, I think I have got like 8 things in my cart, and I don't know if I'm spending the money just because these things are on sale, quote unquote, or if I actually need them or want them. So I'm like, I can't bring myself to pull the trigger because now it's like, yes, all these things are on sale, but the cart is really adding up.
Yeah.
So I'm like, if I really want to spend this amount of dollars, like I've got 3 or 4 Christmas presents picked out for my kids, but it's not things that they asked. It's things that I think they might like and are also on sale. Like, so I'm like, oh, I don't know if I want to do this.
So
or not.
if you put them in your cart on Amazon Prime Day and you buy them in 3 days from now, are you still getting the Amazon Prime Day price?
That's a good question.
Thank you.
No,
You're not.
the price will change.
Well, then you better pull the trigger.
I know, but then I don't know if I actually want to get them these gifts.
Right.
And so,
So
like,
indecisive. So Libra.
A Libra. Exactly. We're seeing a Libra in full force right now.
it's very frustrating, actually.
Yeah.
Because I do flip-flop back and forth on decisions like this all the time. And last night I was asking my husband, I was like, so what do you think? Do you think I should? He's like, just get them. And I'm like, I don't think I should. And he's like, I don't think you should. And I'm like, but I probably do. I probably should get them.
When you finally make your decision, because it takes a while, do you ever have second thoughts after you do it, or once you make your decision, are you good?
If I make the decision too quickly, I 100% always have second thoughts afterwards. But if I take my time and I'm like, that's what I really wanted, I'm 100% sure about it.
Yeah,
So
the
that's
Amazon,
why I do that.
when Dutch, my sons saw that it was, I told him it was Amazon Prime Day. He was like, he grabs the phone. He's like, let me cook. And he opens up the app. He's like, dog beds. You guys need dog beds? They're $45.
funny.
He's like, and he's just scrolling by and buying all this stuff.
Just to buy stuff, and I don't want to do that.
Like, no, man, no. What's coming up with 3 things you need to know, Kyle?
Hurricane Milton has already started to impact Florida. Hasn't actually hit landfall just yet, but the full force of this is they're warning it's extremely life-threatening. It strengthened to a Category 5 again yesterday. It's expected to hit landfall at a Category 3. But they say that this hurricane has the potential to be one of the most destructive hurricanes on record for West Central Florida. So the Tampa area is bracing for a storm surge of up to 15 feet. And that's just Tampa.
They were saying already they think that the damage will be somewhere around $150 billion if it gets towards Tampa.
I saw a video of someone saying, here's what, I should repost it. Here's what it looks like at 3 feet, 6 feet, 5, 9 feet. And then they said what you said about 15 feet, telling you to get on the roof of your house
I
if
saw
you don't
that.
evacuate.
Yeah.
In the picture, like in the video, it was a news lady, right?
It was a guy.
Oh, it was a guy. Oh, so I might have saw.
I'm
a
sure there's
different
other
one.
people.
Yeah, but it was like so jarring to see because it's like you can't walk through that. You have no idea what's in the debris. Like it's so scary, and I'm praying for everyone involved. I can only imagine.
Yeah, I just hope everyone in the evacuation areas did indeed evacuate. So there's going to be a new twist on Spirit this year. Some of Spirit Halloween's 1,500 locations will transition from Spirit Halloween to Spirit Christmas Store after Halloween.
That's so smart.
Would it be like a Halloween Christmas or just
No, they said we just want to create a festive retail experience that captures the spirit of the season. It's so
smart.
appropriate.
So smart.
And now they can do like all the holidays, right?
Yeah.
The spirit of Easter, the spirit of Thanksgiving. I mean, they could do it all.
Wonder how long they've been around if that was always their marketing plan. We're going to go 15 years strictly Halloween. And then
Branding, marketing. Yeah. And they're only testing it out at a few, so it'll be interesting to see if we get one here, like a Spirit Christmas store here.
I hope so.
But I think it'll be so popular that like this will become a thing
Yeah.
They're
nationwide.
just skipping over
eventually.
Thanksgiving.
Yeah, they are. They really are. Does anybody in here, like me, suffer from ophidiophobia?
What is that?
It's the fear of snakes.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I don't like them.
Yes.
I get so freaked out around snakes. It's crazy. So, for us who suffer from that, apparently snake yoga is now a thing. These people invented snake yoga to actually help you conquer your fear of snakes through breath. They bring these bull pythons into the class, and they're supposedly mindfully incorporated into this gentle yoga class. There's a little sort of class that you have to do before the class. You have to learn how to work with the snakes and what to do around the snakes. But they swear that these snakes are very social and friendly pets. And so that they can actually teach you to not be afraid of them, they claim nobody has ever been bitten in a class.
No.
Or, had the python squeeze around them. Yeah, none of that has ever happened in these classes before. And I am like, Peyton, I will stay out of it. But if you have been dying to conquer your fear of snakes, it could be something to look into for you. And that's 3 things you need to know.
Peyton, what's the vibe for predictions today?
I'm going to tell you what kind of Halloween party you should throw based on your Zodiac sign.
All right, call us at 877-937-1047. Good morning, Alex. What's your sign?
I'm an Aquarius.
Okay, so an Aquarius, you guys would throw a super unique party with an out-of-the-box theme that's going to get everybody talking. So you can expect some wild decorations that reflect your creative ideas and some fun games that are definitely going to surprise everyone. Also, you're probably going to throw in a fun costume contest, too, for everyone else.
That sounds amazing, because I am having a Halloween costume party next week.
Perfect. Do you know what you're going to dress up for or dress up as?
I do, and I don't tell anybody, but I don't think anybody knows who I am, so I'm going to be the Monopoly guy.
Ooh,
That's hilarious.
I love that.
Are you going to wear a fake mustache or grow yours out?
And you know what? My boyfriend, I already have a good enough mustache, but I don't want to dye it white, so I'll probably just buy one.
All right.
Thinking, Alex.
Thanks, Alex. Have a great day. Thanks for listening.
Have a good morning.
You too. Ashley, what's your sign? Ashley,
Yes, I'm here.
what's your sign?
I'm a Scorpio. My birthday's on Halloween.
Ooh,
Wow,
such a
that's fun.
I know. I would love to have a Halloween. I love being a Leo, but a Halloween birthday would be
Strong.
pretty dang dope. Okay, but because you are a Scorpio, you guys do love good thrill. So your party, Ashley, is going to have an awesome theme. You're going to turn your place into a haunted house with creepy decorations, dim lighting, and eerie sound effects. And you honestly might even book some actors to jump out and scare your friends.
Oh, I like it. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Have a great day, Ashley. Teresa, what's your sign?
Hey, I'm a Sagittarius.
Sagittarius, you guys would be throwing an adventurous party with some outdoor games and probably a scavenger hunt around the neighborhood for Halloween. You're going to encourage everybody to come in their creative costumes to show off their spirit, and you're going to have a fun pumpkin carving contest, and there's going to be a pretty big cash prize, so start saving up now.
Ooh, that sounds like a fun time. Sounds like me.
Yes.
Have a great day, Teresa. Thanks for listening.
Thanks, guys.
Steve, what's your
Good.
sign? Hey.
Good morning. I'm a Cancer.
All right, Cancers, you guys are definitely going to go for a cozy movie night vibe. So imagine a room filled with like soft blankets, pillows, dim lights, creating that family-friendly atmosphere. And then you're going to have a heated debate on whether The Nightmare Before Christmas is a Halloween movie or a Christmas movie.
I mean, that does sound like a Cancer togetherness, thing.
Exactly. My little softies.
Thank you guys very much.
You guys, Steve, thank you. Tyler, what's your sign? Tyler.
Hey, good morning, guys. I'm a Capricorn.
Capricorns, you're going to keep it classy with a little bit more formal of your gathering. So your decorations, they're going to be elegant. They're going to be tasteful Halloween touches. So not like that cheesy, corny stuff that you just find at the dollar section. Your vibe is going to be chill, and it's going to be perfect for enjoying some meaningful conversations with the dead. You guys are hitting up the Ouija board for your Halloween party.
I love it. That's right on the money. Thank you, guys.
All right, brother.
welcome.
Have a great day. Thanks for listening. If we missed your sign, they're all up on our website, johnjanerich.com. Before we get you sex and hacks. Good morning, Jennifer.
Hey, good morning. How are you guys?
Good. What's going on?
I'm hanging out in Miami.
Oh, that sounds fun.
I came to Miami for fall break, and I want a prayer and a wish for my flight to take off tomorrow.
Okay, here you go.
Yeah, you want to get out of there.
Yeah, I wonder.
Is
I
Hurricane
do.
Milton hitting Miami? Is it going there? Because that's the one city I haven't heard. I hear Jacksonville.
That's the other side.
I hear Tampa. But I don't hear Miami.
It's Tampa, but I need my flight to leave.
Yeah, I'm sure the airports are going to be a mess. Because you're going to get rain anyway, even if you don't get all the wind.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's been raining the whole time here. There was no pool action, so it's been interesting.
All right, Jennifer. We'll train for you and everybody in Florida
Thank you
and North
so
Carolina.
much.
Thank you. Thanks, Jennifer.
Absolutely. Have a great day.
Bye-bye. All right, stacks and hacks. Stacks of information. Rich has life hacks. Will exercise pills finally be a thing? Scientists in Denmark say they've come up with a drug that mimics some of the effects of running a 10K. That's awesome.
That would be fantastic.
Your feet just hurt real bad.
That's right.
A company called Skip is taking pre-orders for new high-tech pants that make hiking easier. It's a built-in exoskeleton, gives you 40% more leg power. Wow. But they're not cheap. They're $5,000 a pair.
Jeez Louise.
Oh my gosh.
A woman in Wisconsin, she had to call the police. Her property was invaded by more than 100 raccoons. Have you guys seen the video? This is amazing. 100 raccoons are all in her front yard. Guess what? They're closing in on her, so she called 911. Guess what she's been doing for 35 years?
Feeding them?
Feeding them?
Oh, no.
Yeah, check it out.
She felt the raccoons were threatening. This is something you don't see every day.
35 years ago, you first started feeding some raccoons, and then when all of a sudden did it explode like this?
6 weeks ago.
6 weeks ago.
They were shocked. They had never seen that many raccoons in one place.
I've had several raccoons in the yard recently. My dogs have gotten in a scuffle several times with raccoons. I even had to take one of my dogs to the vet after tussling with a raccoon.
Have you guys seen the lady on TikTok that has the raccoon drive-through?
No. What is that?
It's just like she's on TikTok, and I think she lives probably where the same area this lady lives in, and these raccoons will come up to the window right by her sink, and she'll like open up the window and like give them a little treat, and then they'll go on their way, and it's a whole little family of raccoons that come
so
through the
cute.
raccoon drive-through.
She better watch out, otherwise pretty soon they're going to close in on her.
Men online are talking about things that are normal for them, but not for women. For example, one guy says, me and the bros have been friends for 15 years, and I think we have a total of 3 pictures together. Another guy goes, my best friend proposed to his girlfriend. My girlfriend goes, how'd he do it? I'm like, I don't know. I assumed he got down on a knee. She asked, when's the wedding? He said, I don't know. I assume we'll get an invitation. Another guy says, the one who gets roasted the most is probably our star of the group. We insult because we love. Being friends with someone and knowing absolutely nothing about them.
True.
Having no decorations whatsoever. Idle mode, literally not thinking of anything for a short period of time.
That is kind of embarrassing. That happens to me where my wife will say, what are you thinking about? And I'll say, nothing. You're thinking about nothing. I'm like, I wasn't thinking about anything at all.
Another thing guys do that women don't do, never venting about your day. So funny. Did you guys hear about Lisa Marie Presley?
Yes,
What about her?
with Michael Jackson?
No.
Oh,
not
her
even-
son?
the
Her son? Yeah, I did hear
Lisa Marie
that.
Presley kept her son, Benjamin's body at her house for 2 months on dry ice after he passed.
Excuse me?
She had a tattoo artist come over to see the body so she and her daughter could get matching tattoos. She says, I felt so fortunate there was a way I could still parent him. Delayed a bit longer so I could become okay with laying him to rest.
Oh, that's just sad.
It really is. She's going through a ton.
I guess she just dropped a new book, and in the book she talks about it. Real quick, every time the Sunday Night Football theme that Carrie Underwood sings airs, she makes $1 million.
Yeah.
She makes $18 million a day.
That's
with
amazing.
$18 million a
She's
day.
set.
What do you got for life hacks, Rich?
All right, let's talk about showering. I know it's not always a given for everybody here on the show, but whether you shower at night or in the morning makes a difference in how you should shower. So if you shower at the night, you should finish with warm water. But should you shower with cold water or hot water in the morning? So the experts say, here's the hack. Start off warm, finish cold. Warm shower lowers your body tension, relaxes muscles. It helps drain congestion. It opens up your pores. It cleans your skin. That sounds great. So you finish with the cold shower because it stimulates your immune system, fights off colds, increases your alertness, sends blood rushing through your heart. It accelerates your metabolism and decreases hair loss. So if you are a morning shower, start with the hot, finish with the cold, be healthy. That life hack is up at johnjaneRich.com.
Our phone number is 877-937-1047. Website, johnjanerich.com. All social media, John Jane Rich. Text us. Text JJR and whatever's on your mind, the 96893. I don't read a lot of different sources. I don't have a lot of different sources to get my information, Instagram and then whatever. But I saw this article yesterday, and I was excited to bring it up on the air today because I know Peyton had brought something up like this yesterday. And I thought, this is great. I can read this article and go over it with Peyton, and I can't find it.
Oh, no.
It was a little different than what your story was. This story was about how people now are going to their parents' clothes and using them as vintage clothing and it being all hip and everything. And I know you did that, but it wasn't your parents' clothes.
Yeah, I went through my grandma's closet. So really vintage.
Right?
You know what I mean? But I was over at her house a couple days ago, and she was giving away all of this stuff. And I was like, wait, I think I can make some of that work. Let me go through your closet. So I go through it and I picked out 5 or 6 different items, and they're definitely giving grandma, but I feel like I can make something work with it.
Oh man, I gotta. What? Like a sweater? What? A dress?
I actually wore one yesterday and I felt very grandma-y. I felt like I needed to switch up the vibes a little bit.
You wore it in here?
Yeah, I did. When I was leaving the studio, you were like, "Did you change outfits?"
Yeah, because you were wearing a coat, I guess, right? Because you had a sleeveless shirt on when you left.
Yeah, it was basically a sweater vest with a bunch of flowers all over it. Very grandma. But very
I wish you would do a grandma photo shoot. You should do a photo shoot of all the clothes you got.
Okay, I will.
You should do a photo shoot of the grandma clothes and then your clothes and see if we can guess.
Yeah, or you should do a before and after, how you turn your grandma's clothes into something more modern.
Oh, I love that. That's cute.
But I think that's the second level.
Yeah.
I think the first level, I think you have a photo shoot of you and your grandma clothes, and then your clothes. And then when we guess, you actually have your grandma in that outfit too.
Okay.
So we could be like, see, it's my grandma.
Yeah,
this is how my grandma wears it.
I see what you're saying. Yeah, I
it's
feel
like
you'd be able to tell the difference between my clothes and my grandma's clothes, though, because I wear sweatpants and she gets ready.
Yeah, but you have jeans too, and I've seen you wear what do you call those pants? Cargo pants and stuff.
That is true.
What are her pants?
I didn't take any of her pants. I only took her tops.
Spoiler alert.
Okay, so then you only do pictures from the waist up.
Yeah. Okay.
So what's the most grandma thing that she gave you or that you took?
Probably the sweater vest. I got this really dope leather brown jacket though. That's gonna look really good with a skirt and some boots.
Oh, from your
I already
grandma?
have the vision.
Leather
Yeah.
jacket from grandma? I don't remember seeing grandma from Tweety Bird wearing a leather jacket.
My grandma was fly back in the day.
Well, then it's not like that
She
big
was
of a...
poppin'.
So it's your grandma, but she's a young, hip grandma.
Yeah, she's totally a hippie.
Right, so then it's not really going to be, grandma. Do you know what I mean? Like I said, Tweety Bird grandma, that's how I figure it.
Unless, I think Peyton should take the pictures and then we should guess, grandma or Peyton.
That sounds fun.
We'll see.
Was she offended that you didn't take anything that she thought was super cool?
No, I actually took her Rolling Stone shirt that I'm sure is actually really vintage. I don't know why she would give that away.
Wow. Why is she giving all this stuff away?
I don't know. Trying to downgrade. Who knows what her plans are.
Downsize.
She's retired now. She's bored.
Oh,
she has
okay.
nothing to do.
She's trying to downgrade. She's getting
I'm getting over all my good stuff. I
all
just
her
want bad
stuff from Wish.
Yeah, exactly. She's going to become a minimalist.
Got a couple of text messages here. So you text us. You text JJR and whatever's on your mind to 96893. John, Jay, and Rich. Rich's hack to end the shower in cold water will not work in Arizona. I live in Buckeye, and there's no cold water here.
No. I'm sorry about that, Buckeye.
On the topic of dating icks, the way Leo would do smooches while in the pods on Love is Blind gives me major icks.
That was so same. I relate. Every time he'd go, okay, bye, and I'm like, who likes that? Who's into that? And then the girls would be like, except for the last time, the girl's like, I don't think I can do that right now.
This is talking about grandmas and how Peyton was talking about how she doesn't like milk. Mm-hmm. I remember going to my grandma's house and they would milk their cows, and then she would scrape the cream on the top of the milk and spread it on her toast. Interesting. John, Jay, and Rich, what colors do you think of months? For example, I think of October as orange. I think of May, I think of yellow. I don't think of anything like that.
Actually, that's such... I can get down with that because we have this calendar in our kitchen and it's a dry erase calendar, and each month the kids fight over who's going to write the name of the month and do the numbers, and then they pick the colors of the month. And sometimes they'll pick colors like, I think Easton picked purple for July, and I was like, July's red and blue.
See?
Well, that makes sense.
December's obviously red, right?
But yeah,
November's brown.
October is obviously orange.
Yes,
right?
obviously November's got to be brown.
That's funny.
Stuff starts dying.
Yeah, brown or
December's
orange.
red, and of course January's gray. It's got to be gray.
Gray is a good
Light
one.
blue.
Yeah, or blue. We usually pick blue.
I'm with that question too.
Here's another
March
message.
is purple.
John Jay's talked about how much his favorite TV show is Will and Grace. What is everybody else's favorite TV show?
Of all time?
Yeah, I think it's all time.
A hard question.
Succession.
Of all time? Of all
Yeah,
time?
I think so.
It's pretty cool.
Law and Order SVU for me.
I got to go Game of Thrones.
Of all time?
Yeah. Because I still go back and look at it, So, yeah, Game of Thrones.
Wow.
It's got it all.
I could turn on Will and Grace and I just sit back and enjoy myself.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm like that with New Girl too. I really like that show.
Ooh.
I could rewatch New Girl over and over again.
Or Dexter.
Oh, I like Dexter too.
Oh, Dexter's good too. Peyton, you said, I think, 4 or 5 times this year that you were going to start working out.
Yeah, well, today's the day.
Let's go.
I have my appointment scheduled to go into the gym, and we'll see how it works out.
Oh, you're like meeting a trainer, or you just going to like?
Well, like I'm going to like walk around and see all of the.
You're going to look at the gym.
Yeah, I'm going to go look at the gym.
I like this place.
A new gym? Like a new place to work out?
Yeah, I've told you guys about it.
Wear your grandma's clothes and walk around.
The workout struggle is real.
Oh, it is. I do things.
It's
I do
tough.
things with my trainer. Chris is his name. That if I wasn't with, there's no way I would ever do it. And he says, when people go to the gym, they do the same. They do the things they know how to do. And I do things with him that I would never ever do in a million years. You know, so
Yeah.
good for you for at least starting.
Yeah, just going to look. It'll be good because I don't know how to work out by myself. So there's little cameras and not cameras, but TV monitors with instructors that tell you what to do. So it'll be great.
Oh, that's cool. I rarely watch live TV, right? Unless it's sports or something. Rarely watch live TV. Yesterday, I was getting a haircut from this new barber, Boris. And he's telling me about a guy that just came in and got a haircut, and he's a politician. And that he had a debate, a local politician, he had a debate, and it was going to be on TV. And I was like, wow, I'd never really seen a debate on TV of local politicians before. So later in that day, I'm at home, and I turn on the TV, and I go to YouTube, and you click on news on YouTube, and it has local news, and there's the beginning, there's this debate that's in progress. And I was like, oh, I got to check out this debate. It's like local stuff. So it looks, 31 people were watching. You know how you can see how many people were watching?
Wow.
It's like watching one of our Instagram lives. Only 31 people. And I go, and it's this dude. I have no idea where I don't know if he's Republican. I don't know if he's a Democrat. But the other guy didn't show.
Oh, no.
Right?
So did he win?
He's standing there, and there's like a news person, just like you've seen in the presidential debate, asking him questions, and the guy's just standing there. Great personality. I'm watching him answer questions, and I'm like, I'm all in on this guy. I don't know where he stands, but I am voting for this guy. I don't know anything about him, but just his debate. He had such a great personality. He's a doctor. He volunteers at rescue shelters. He's an animal guy, and I'm like, I'm all in. And he got a haircut from my guy. But isn't that weird? You just stand there, and you know at the very end when they go, and now your closing remarks, and it completely changes his whole vibe. Like he's like, first he's answering a question, and now your closing remarks, I just want to say thank you for having me. And he gets into this different tone, you know, and I was like, oh, wow. But the reason I bring all that up is to say this. Jenna is in the studio. Jenna's kind of the newest member of our show. And you're watching a show that we used to watch all the time when it was on normal TV. Then it went to an app. And I don't know if it's still on an app or normal TV, but it's Dancing with the Stars.
Oh, the best show ever, guys. I've been obsessed with the show since it's been on normal TV and up until now. I even went and saw him on tour one year. At like,
oh, you're all the way in.
Oh, yeah.
Just like John J. is on that candidate.
Exactly.
I am. I wish I could remember his name.
Oh, man, that's tough.
I know.
But
Well, are you watching this current season or like past seasons?
I'm watching this season. Last night it was double elimination. I'm a little upset. I'm a little sad today because we had to say goodbye to one of my favorites, Reginald Bell Johnson.
Who's he?
He's the guy from Family Matters. Is that what the show is?
Oh, yeah.
Family Matters? The old Family Matters?
Yeah, he's a little squish. He's like 72 years old. He's been...
Who was he on Family Matters?
Steve.
Oh. Officer Carl Winslow, Rich.
The dad.
Is the dad also the dad from Die Hard?
Yeah, dude. It's, Officer whatever. From
Wow.
He's so
No, I might have watched that show if I knew he was on there.
That's what I'm saying.
I might have voted for him.
Okay. Who else got kicked out?
Another guy. I don't know his name.
Oh, another guy. I thought you loved the show. I know everything about the show. I'm obsessed with the show.
I didn't watch his dances as much. I paid attention to the ones that I really like.
Is Steven still in?
Oh, yes.
You
He's
better
still there.
spit, Steven.
What about Dwight Howard?
He did that move last night. Like
Yes,
the
the pommel horse.
He did spin.
Love it.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, he's been killing it. Joey from The Bachelor's been killing it. It's like a really solid season. But Reggie, he's so cute, and he didn't move around a whole bunch, but he just kind of stood there. Like every week, they would critique him and be like, "Well, if we could get some more steps in. Like if you could move around a little more, it'd be great." I'm like, leave him alone. He can't move.
Who are the judges now?
Carrie Ann Arbor, the same.
Ann Arbor.
Carrie Ann Arbor.
Carrie Ann from Ann Arbor.
Derek Huff.
Gotta have somebody from Michigan in there.
Bruno Tembo.
Oh, Bruno, he's great.
Tonione.
And then they had guest judges. So last night it was Gene Simmons because it was hair rock metal night.
Oh, okay.
Well, that's weird.
Okay, so that's Jenna's TV watching stuff. Now let's get into the other things. Like you said that you have a new nickname here on the show. I haven't heard it yet. I don't know what it is yet. How you got it?
I've been assigned a new nickname in the back because apparently I sniffle a lot, and they'll catch me back there going. And one day I guess I hit him with like a full like. I didn't even realize that I did it, but Nick and Grant catch me doing it, and so now my nickname has become Snots.
Snots?
I thought it was going to be Sniffles because that's kind of cute.
Yeah.
Snots?
Snots is not cute.
No, dude, Snots or Snurts. Those are the two nicknames, and the origin of Snots is National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation. There's a dog that has an allergy problem, and his name is Snots. And so we're just
that works. I think Sniffles is too endearing, like you're in a romantic relationship.
Right. Yeah.
Hey, Sniffles.
Yeah, but if I walk in, I'm like, hey,
what
what's
up,
up,
Snots?
Snots?
Where's that paperwork, Snots? Where's that video, Snots?
Straight up Snots.
Like you can do that at work, I feel.
But no, when Jenna demonstrated the nose thing, like she full on goes.
Okay, which brings me to this then. She also said she's been throwing up here on the show. What's that
I've been unwell. It's like happened. I think my body still adjusts to like waking up early.
Right, are you stressed, babe? Like, what's going on?
I think we're going through it. I think I've thrown up here like 3 times. I just go to the bathroom.
The heck?
I'm all good.
I actually can be with you with that, Jenna. I think I've thrown up more here at this station than I have ever in my entire life.
Okay, but that's because you come in from partying directly.
Sometimes because of my lack of sleep, and sometimes
I don't
just
think
makes you sick to your stomach.
throwing up
being in
is
here.
a symptom of lack of sleep.
I do.
There's no way.
Stress, maybe.
Yeah.
Well, are you
When do
pregnant?
you
Could you be pregnant at all?
No, I think we're good there. We're all good there. Don't you worry. But I don't think that's possible right now. But I think it's just one day I took my vitamins on empty stomach. That was
Oh, that's not good.
automatic.
That's not good.
But last week I don't know what it was, and I did have crumble and milk the night before. So
Milk will do it to you, dude. You gotta stay away from it.
Yeah, so I just
You're the
threw up.
only one that doesn't like cow milk.
Yes, Nick.
Just kidding. I know a lot of people don't.
So I've gotten sick on the show before too, but I try to keep it like inconspicuous. But Jenna will literally stand up and be like, I think I'm going to throw up. And then she'll return like 10 minutes later. Yeah, I just threw up. And then she also takes like photos after she has done it. And she's like, this is what happened right after I threw up. And I'm like, you don't...
Photos of the throw up?
No, of herself in the mirror.
Like a selfie?
Like look, this
With
is
the
what I look
bloodshot
like after
eyes?
I threw up.
Because I turned like completely pale, like really bad, and so I saw myself in the mirror and I was like,
jump scare.
Literally jump scare. I was like a ghost. It was like Beetlejuice.
Can we
I was coming
post
out
one?
of it. Yeah, I guess we
You
could
should use
post
that as your Rhea profile.
Hey guys, throw up sometimes, but really fun.
Speaking of that, what's going on with your dating life and the Rhea app and all that, or Raya, whatever it's called?
It's been pretty dry out there, guys. It's like the whole Outer Banks cast has pretty much been on there, so that's been fun. But other than that,
No matches, though?
no strong matches. No, it's been off season, but I have a crush that is imaginary, and I'm pretending that we're dating.
Who?
Lyle from the Netflix series Monsters, but
The Menendez brothers?
yes,
Like
But-
the actor or the real
the
Menendez?
actor.
Oh, I was like, that's an important distinction.
Is Lyle... Wait,
He's the one with the toupee?
Is Lyle the older brother? Oh, he's the bald one?
Yeah,
Okay, but the real actor?
yeah, I love him.
Did you see him on Instagram? I kind of got into him. I followed him
No,
on
it's
Instagram.
great. Same.
Yeah, Mexican guy.
Yeah.
Great. He's got abs. He's shredded.
That's what I'm saying. I love him.
He's in Grotesquerie.
Oh, well, now I gotta watch.
He plays a creepy dude. I think he's a priest, and him and a nun.
What's wrong with
No,
you?
dude, hold on.
We're learning
He
so
does
much
this-
right now.
There's a scene in Grotesquerie where he's a priest and there's a nun and she's on her knees and he comes up behind her and like starts massaging her shoulders. Then he puts his fingers in her mouth, all deep in her mouth, and starts massaging her mouth. It's so creepy.
That's wild.
Yeah.
Do you think that'll change Jenna's view on him, or do you think she'll be into it?
After watching that, I don't know. But when you watch the Menendez thing and he's got his shirt off, he's like, you can't help but go, oh my God, that guy's in amazing shape.
That's what I'm saying.
And then I watched a video on his Instagram of him getting in shape for that role.
See, it's catching. I've been looking at his Instagram all the time, but he does have a girlfriend, so respect.
Oh, he does.
Yeah.
Respect. And he's
Respect.
not on Rhea. So this
No.
Rhea app that you're on, you pay for monthly, but they've given you no matches.
Yeah. they give me matches, but I fear that the matches don't go anywhere typically. Because it's, like I said, a lot of times it's like all the way out there in New York or they're far. They're not usually local. So It just doesn't,
But the guy from Grotesquerie, or from the Menendez thing, would you ever shoot him a message, or will you watch Grotesquerie because you're a fan of his? You can watch it.
I'll watch it.
It's the most disturbing thing I've ever seen.
I'll give it a chance.
I dare you to give it the first 5 minutes.
Okay, I'll have a review.
All right.
It's on Hulu, right?
It's on Hulu.
Okay.
Yeah. The first, it's not a very good show. It's very slow paced.
Okay.
It's very slow paced.
I'm sold.
But the violence is so out of control, and then out of nowhere is Travis Kelce, and then you're back to reality. You're like, oh, that's Travis Kelce. This isn't real.
Right. Well, because I saw him on the picture, so I had no idea what it was about, and I was like, "What's Travis?"
He plays
Kelce
an orderly that's apparently a male stripper, but he's an orderly. It's just weird. It's weird. But if you're a fan of that guy from Menendez, he's in it. It's creepy. So glad you guys have the rich chip story, because in reality, it's one of the funniest things I've ever heard on the show. Here are the things that I think are funny. Kyle yelling, "Whoa, Larry." John Jay's terrified Baloo the bear laugh when I got scared in my garage.
Yes.
Pair those two with Rich's laugh about the country of Georgia, and you guys have yourself a trifecta from Marita in Seattle. Oh, my God. Anyway, you can always text us. You text JJR, whatever you want to say, to 96893. John Jay and Rich, I still have a DVR. At the moment, I'm going to YouTube TV. Because your new girl Jenna just shared about Dancing with the Stars last night, Double Elimination. I have to pause it. I haven't watched it yet. I'm watching it tonight. I didn't know people. That's so crazy about that show. Real quick, Peyton brought up how she doesn't like milk. Amanda, you got a thing on milk?
Good morning, Sanjay. Yeah, I listen to you guys almost every morning, and I thought it was funny hearing you guys going back and forth on all these different milks and what's better for you and good for you or tastes better. And raw milk is actually delicious if you like vitamin D milk, and it's a lot better for you also than than all of that. And I was saying, you guys should also try. The girl was saying how she didn't like almond milk in her coffee, but you should try oat milk, like at a Golden Eagle. Oat milk is amazing.
A Golden Eagle like a Dutch Bros?
Yeah.
I was just seeing that a Golden Eagle, like a regular size Golden Eagle, is like 700 calories.
Jeez.
Also, I heard oat milk, again, I'm not bagging on anybody, but I heard oat milk's there's got some chemicals in it, and it's not great for you. That's what I've heard. But anyway, yeah. But what do I know? I just research everything.
Yeah.
Just kidding. I don't. I'm just kidding. All right. Thank you very much, Amanda. Thanks for listening.
Yeah, of course.
Okay, where are we on Diddy? Anything new on Diddy?
There is a new lawsuit that's about to be filed, yet another accuser, and the lawyer said pretty much everything is done. They're just sifting through the paperwork to make sure, all the I's are dotted, the T's are crossed.
And the complaint lays out all of the details in the graphic, just deplorable way my client was victimized in that day, or in that night rather, and her harrowing escape and how she was able to finally get away and manage to get to safety after the gruesome attack.
In the meantime, Diddy's lawyer filed a new appeal to try to get him out of jail before his trial, saying he's not a flight risk. And I'm like, I think he owns a couple planes. I think that kind of makes you a flight risk. I don't know.
Easier than anybody else.
Right.
Because other people would have to go to an airline. What about Garth Brooks?
You know what they're saying? They're actually saying Garth Brooks may be just as bad as Diddy, and I feel like that's a stretch, but I did read that headline somewhere.
Really?
He's got an accuser who's accusing him of rape, and he actually opened up on social media last night and said this.
Let's address the elephant in the room, shall we? This thing is on. It's going to happen, and people are telling me it could be up to 2 years. So my suggestion is, we'll take a deep breath, just kind of settle in, and let's hold hands and take the trip together, okay? Because it is something that you cannot talk about. It's not, that's all we can say about it. So for those who joined us tonight to hear about that, I bid you a wonderful rest of your night, because that's the last we can say about it.
He does kind of talk like he's got a big ego, like he's above it a little bit.
Let's take time.
Let's just all breathe together and hold hands.
Like, bye, Garth Brooks. Like, what?
Did you notice that, right?
Yeah, I was like, are you kidding me right now, Mr. Manipulator?
Like, you're very calm, cool, and collected with these crazy allegations against you right now.
It reminds me when you watch the Lacey Peterson, like the guy, that is accused of killing her. Like when he would do interviews, and it's kind of like, yeah, I didn't do anything, where he's got this ego about him, about just not hiding about it.
Grant?
Remember, we went to go see Tom Segura tape his special, John Jay, and you were like, I didn't understand the Garth Brooks section.
Right.
Tom Segura is the guy who basically started the rumors that Garth Brooks was a serial killer, and there was a correlation between missing people and Garth Brooks shows around the country. And so, like, that's been going on for like 5 or 6 years. Now there's like legitimate allegations of some weird other stuff.
He was joking, though. But you say he was joking because it's true?
But he's been talking so seriously about it for, like, the last, like, 5-6 years that I think now, like, it kind of just is
It's kind of like people are joking about Diddy and now.
Right.
Yeah.
And we don't know, like, let's just put that out there. We don't know the whole story to all these things. And these are just, like, headlines that we're just sharing with you. But the crazy thing is, like, we heard that when these freak-off tapes would come out, we would be shocked. And I think Garth Brooks is one of those type of celebrities that we would be shocked to hear.
Is he in the
would do
freak-off
anything
videos?
bad.
What if he's a
I don't
freak-off
know,
video?
but I'm just saying. They said we would be shocked, and I would be shocked to hear that about Garth Brooks because he's always kept a relatively squeaky clean image, as far as I knew.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean,
Did you see
you never
Trisha
know.
Yearwood put her house up for sale like the day before the story broke?
No.
Or she sold her house the day before the story broke, something like
That's
that.
crazy.
Okay, shift gears for a second. Charlie XCX.
Okay, the Brat Summer was so huge,
Massive.
right? And I think like you don't really, unless it's a big sort of pop culture moment like Brat Summer was, you really don't know what people's album covers look like these days.
That's true. And hers is very recognizable right now.
Very recognizable. The blurry writing, like everything about it. And she was like, it's actually crazy that it got so popular in that way because they chose to do the album cover that way to save money.
This album is not going to appeal to a lot of people.
Right.
So
$300,000 photo shoots ain't on the books.
yeah, literally. That's where I was like, I think like I will do like a press shoot and then maybe we just like save on the album cover.
And then that's what blows up.
That's insane.
It's black and green, right? Isn't
Yeah,
that-
and it has like the blurry
Right.
writing that says Brat. Charlie XCX is actually going to be here in Phoenix on Sunday, and I find this like really interesting. My brother is like a diehard Charlie XCX fan, has traveled the world to see her at festivals and everything, and he's like, that Brat Summer and all this has made Charlie XCX so mainstream that he's almost kind of upset about it because the tickets are insane. He's seen Charlie XCX in tiny venues with 50 people, you know?
Well, there's then he should become friends with her then.
I hope so.
No,
would
he
love
should
that.
have. If there was 50
Oh, I
people,
know, right?
you could talk to her after the show.
I
Give me your
already
number when you
know.
come to town. We'll have dinner.
Yeah, I don't think it's that easy to do, but I have a picture with her. I had to sit in the pouring snow, rain, sleet in Portland
Which one?
to meet her,
Oh.
to meet Charlie XCX with my
that's
brother.
good.
Well, that's fun.
Yeah, it was not a fun time.
Are you seeing her here when she's here?
I don't know. I'll probably get tickets, go hang out with my little brother. We'll see.
Yeah. And I mean, even in the clip, she was like, I don't think this album's going to appeal to many people. And it blew up.
Blew
Like, blew
up.
up.
I mean, she sold out Footprint Center.
Yeah.